Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. Bothering me today. There is now 2,000 of you here on this channel, and it hasn't even been a year. Um, Hi everyone who's new. For those unaware, I'm really bad at this kind of stuff. But thank you all so much for being here. I am just blown away by the support of everyone who's been a part of this and by all the new friends and comrades I've made over this year. It's just been an incredible journey. I'm so glad to have all of you here along with it. But now that there's 2,000 of you, I guess, we gotta kind of start making more of a proper community rather than just like this channel thing. So I guess what's ultimately bothering me today is that I'm not entirely sure where to move forward from this beyond the general plan, which is that when I hit 3,000 subscribers, something interesting happens. There's a reveal of sorts of something that I have been working on a little bit behind the scenes, but it's not important, at least not really. But it is something that I wanted to announce when I got to 3,000 subscribers because that number is significant in a certain way. So that's just the one plan. But now I'm kind of like, there's 2,000 people and like, I don't know what to fully do aside from just doing this. So I would love to hear from everyone who's following and everyone who's watching this video. What do you want to see more of from me? Do you want a Discord channel? Do you want a subreddit? I know some people like that. Do you want like more collaborations with more YouTubers? Like what are more of the things that you want to see? Because as some of you know, I'm very open to that. I recently I put out the question of, hey, do people want me to do a sort of Sunday sum up where in that video I'm bothered by all the things that I didn't make a video about early that week and just offer a quick little quip about them or something. And a lot of people really like that idea, and so I've done that yesterday. I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'm open to things like this, and I want to hear from people because now it's kind of like there's 2,000 of you here watching me rant very scuffedly into this camera. And I appreciate you all for being here, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, this is real life. Okay. But again, one thing that I want to do, I guess it's a bit different for this video, is I want to give some very special shout outs to some of the people who definitely helped bring me to your attention. And so I think a lot of people know who's coming here. I want to say thank you to Cristo Avalis for being one of, I think, literally my first 100 or so followers on Twitter when I was literally first starting out. And also he was a big help in giving me some early tips and information on sort of what to do and how to make connections. Another person who I want to give a very significant shout out to is the Surfs TV, because they have been very supportive of me from, again, the early days. They were among my first, couple hundred followers. They had me feature one of my little, intro videos at the end of a Surf Times video. They have reblogged my stuff, brought attention to me, given me shout outs on their stream, watched some of my videos on their stream. Big shout out to Cristo and the Surfs for being the big Canadian content creators that have helped to try and drum up support for me and this channel. And if you want to call this a project, but that's where the 3,000 comes in. So that's that. And there's other people who have been very helpful. A lot of you from the very beginning here on YouTube would not be here if it weren't for me making that silly parody video about Beau of the Fifth Column. So again, a huge shout out to Beau of the Fifth Column for giving me like, I think 600 or 700 subscribers over the course of a week. So that was pretty great. I also want to give a very significant shout out to Matthew Green of the NDP, who reliably reblogged my videos on Black History Month every day throughout February. And he's also a big part of getting me for this final push to 2,000 by just sharing, hey, you know, this is a good Canadian content creator, go follow them. And I also wouldn't be here without the support of other people like Doc Midnight, bringing me onto his streams and then putting me into connections with even more leftists that now I've been working with and appearing on their streams, like Xander Corvus, who himself has also been a big supporter of mine. So thank you to Xander Corvus and the fine folks at Suede Vegas. I also want to say thank you to all the other streamers, big and small, who I've interacted with and, started to, appear on panels with. So, Jola, Aeronok, Dirtbag, Lumination. There's a whole bunch of people. Honestly, there's so many people that I should rightly thank in some very long video, but I can't. There's too many of you. And that's what's bothering me today.